Hey guys, got a few parts in today. I got parts coming in today, which is Monday, the 20th. I got parts coming in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, hopefully by Monday. And then, hopefully by mid next week, my LS3, will fire the fuck off. I'm gonna get the grandkids over here, like I said before. My wife, the grandkids, everybody, they're gonna show up over here. I'm gonna do it live. Stop licking everything. What's the matter with you? That girl's over here licking everything. It's like there's metal on the floor, there's everything else, and she's over here licking everything. What's the matter with you? Stop licking everything. Let's say hi. Hi, fat girl. Hi, fat girl. Oh, she likes to taste some metal, I guess. Anyways, hope by mid next week, she will be on her firing the fuck off. So, anyways, this is what we doing. I'm gonna show you the few little parts I got in tonight. Well, today. It's actually been going on all day. So, now, I'm using a truck intake for now. That way, because it will clear the, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I gotta adjust the camera a little bit. I'm using truck intake because the truck intake right now will function just like the LS3. I will be buying a factory LS3 intake from the dealer. It's $500 something, so I'll eventually get to it. One just popped up on Marketplace for $250, but guess what happens? Gone. But at the same point, it's used. You don't know how brittle the plastic is. Is it, you know, what kind of shape it's in. So, anyway, I'm going to buy a brand new one from the factory, just like I did with the Crown Vic when I had the engine in there. I went to the factory and got a Ford PI intake because the eBay one I bought didn't last long. The other one I bought, I put on there because they had the short runners. If you go over 4,000, it would start going, Yurr. So watch what you buy. Anyways, so what I did get, since the L94 intake is an 87 millimeter, I got a LS3 gold blade throttle body, 90 millimeter. Look at that. Nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. No, I'm just playing. No, seriously. No, 90 millimeter. That one that I need to take down there is way freaking smaller. So, look at that. LS3 throttle body. Just pack her away and keep her nice. That cost me a couple $100. Yep. All right. And 87 SS boy, I appreciate the heads up on the part that I got. It's actually a tool. I literally got the flywheel lockout to lock it down so I can tighten down the harmonic balancer bolt that goes 250 foot-pounds. Me and Grandma Big tightened the flywheel bolts down last night with a screwdriver, trying to pry up on it, and we got it done. But this will help. I can't pitch you right now, I'm busy. I know that, girl. I'm busy. This will help when we tighten the 250 foot-pound crank pulley bolt down. So, 87 SS boy, thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes you watch other channels and they buy stuff and they get little tools and stuff and makes life easier. So, give credit where credit is due. Thank you, SS, or 87 SS. I appreciate it. Now, I bought a factory temperature sensing unit. I bought over the years aftermarket sensors. I've had to end up going to buying factory sensors. The aftermarket sensors are made to work in a range that's kind of like this. It kind of works from here to here, so it'll work on that engine, it'll work on that engine. The factory one is designed to work on this engine from this range to this range. So if you put this one on here, it won't work. I would rather, I had a 91 Thunderbird LX Sport, black on black, had a 5-liter HO, and I bought a idle air control valve aftermarket, and man, that thing would not run right. It fought me and fought me and fought me. This one mechanic, this old mechanic came out and said, go to the factory, spend $100 on that valve, on that solenoid in me. So I did. I went to the factory and paid $100 for it instead of the $50 I bought for the aftermarket. We put it in there, it fired right up, idled so good. It runs so smooth. So sometimes the calibration on these aftermarket are not right for your engine. Stop cheaping out and get the sensors and stuff from the factory. So I have, yeah, that's what I got. Anyways, and I have some people do just the front steam lines and run it out. I wanted the 4-core. So I got the 4-port. That way all 4 of them will drain out. Get rid of the air bubbles. It'll work quicker. No, I'm not paying a dumbass amount of money for ICT billet or any of these other ones that's super expensive. I'm not doing that. Got Teflon tape. Got the blocks and everything. Like I said, this is a temporary engine while I build the 427 from this Crown Vic. So I'm not going all out buying all the best parts and everything else. If you want a inexpensive swap, get in there, watch 84 underscore Cuddy. He done his whole swap for under $700. Go watch his channel, 84 underscore Cuddy, Cutty. I can't do it. I couldn't buy a vehicle to put in my yard to yank the engine and stuff out of. I don't have the room. I'm not even supposed to be working on my car here. But, you know, Saturday, Sunday, nobody's around, the office ain't around, I'm going to do it. But I was originally going to do just like a 6-liter, you know, swap, throw it in there with a 4L80. I wanted a 6L80, but I couldn't buy the part out and put it out there. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I don't have the room for it. So one day, this block fell in my lap for $500. I do cars, import, auto, out of Missouri. This was his 200,000th subscriber video. He did one engine, and he done this engine. It was a 2010 L94 block. When I saw that, I'm like, it's a 6.2. I'll put a sleeve in it. I'll get it. So go check out I Do Cars. I have nothing to do with him. I'm not, you know, I have nothing to do with him. But I got the engine from him because he got a junkyard out there. He strips stuff and sells it and everything. This came from there. It fell in my lap for $500. Well, I guess I'm going to do a LS3, ain't I? Well, it's cost me a lot of money. If you're planning on doing a cheap and expensive LS swap, I'm not the one. I got $4,500 in this engine. Hopefully by next week I can start it up. Well, I mean, a lot of it's external stuff and this and that, but it's going to be LS3 with Brian Tooley Racing Red Hot Cam, which 10 months ago it was a Stage 2 V2 cam, and the Red Hot Cam was the same. Well, the Stage 2 V2 cam changed a couple months ago. Now it's something different. Well, so I tell everybody it's a Red Hot Cam because that's what it was. The Red Hot Cam and the V2 S2 cam was the same. So that's what it is. But I just dropped $1,000 in parts this week just to get some of the external stuff, you know, sensors and the vent tubing and all that, and for the get that on there, and just all the little different stuff that goes on the outside of the block, and you know, throttle body, and you know, the 90mm throttle body for the LS3 and stuff on there. The injectors will be here Saturday or Monday. I got 50-pound injectors coming in. They're flex fuel. I think they're coming in Saturday or Monday. I don't know. They'll come in. So, I mean, I got the gaskets and everything, all the additional gaskets and everything I needed, all the different sensors and all the different. It's coming. So hopefully by next week, I can have this together and we will be firing it off. So everybody knows I'm gonna get the grandkids out here and we're gonna do it. And I bought from Evil Energy, not sponsored, all the different fittings. I got all these different fittings and everything to actually hook it up. All I'm gonna do, the fuel pump will be here Saturday, I think. So I'm gonna use this temporary. I know this is kind of not the best design. I will, once it goes in the car, I will be putting like a Holley fuel pressure regulator in there and actually running it back. But for now, start it up on the engine stand. I'm gonna run this thing. Got the pressure feed, return line. It's got the pressure regulator and the filter in it, so I'm going to go ahead and run it like that. So this is for startup only. When it goes in the car, I will not be running this. They ran it for one generation, got rid of it. Why? This is not that good. So, and I got 25 feet of 6A on line. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the sending unit out of the Crown Vic. I'm gonna hook up the fuel pump that's coming in a few days. I'm gonna put a fuel pump on the 6AL line into this regulator filter. Then I'm gonna run it up into the intake and then the return line back. I'm just gonna drop in the bucket. So I got a 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna drop the fuel pump, sending unit, all that stuff in there so I can fire it up and run it. Once I put it in the engine, once I put the engine in the car, then it'll be a little bit different. Some of this stuff is actually for when I put it in the car. So it's not completely about the engine. Now, the amount of money I put in that is not completely that. A lot of it's accessories and going into the car out there. You know, and snacks for the fat girl. She needs snacks. She needs snacks. She needs snacks. No, she fat girl. Yeah, I need snacks. I need Scooby snacks. Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah, I need Scooby snacks. I need Scooby snacks. That's part of it. I need Scooby snacks. I'm out here with you too. I'm working. I'm fat girl. I tell fat girl. Yeah. She's working too. She needs some Scooby snacks. So some of that is a little bit, you know, the snacks for the pups. Anyways, but like I was saying, if you want to do a few $100 engine swap, watch 84_Cuddy and people like that. Me, I don't want to do a 4853 60. Well, I wanted to do a 60 until this 53 dropped, or this 62 fell in my lap for $500. So it's cost me a lot of money, a lot of dumb money. If you got a swap, a drop, you know, get you a donor or anything like that, all these little clips and sensors and plugs and all this stuff I'm going to have to come up with is already there. I did it the dumbest way possible. I'm getting what I want because I can't afford, you know, $10,000 for a dropout, or, you know, $6,000, $8,000 for a donor that I can't put anywhere. I don't have the place for it. I can't pull it out. I can't do any of that. So this is the only way I can do this. Got the block, cost me almost $1,000 in machine work. Got to start getting the parts and all that stuff, started putting it together. Now I have to get every individual piece. If you do it like that, you're probably a dumbass just like I am. But I'm getting an LS3 like I've always wanted. When the LS3 came out, so I'm gonna have me one of the engines. I'm gonna swap it into something. When the Crown Vic came out, I said I'm gonna have me a Crown Vic. That Police Interceptor with all the chrome blacked out, I'm gonna have me one. I love how it looks. I love how it rides. So that's what I did. Anyways, if you're doing the Lolo, don't watch me. Or you can watch me and support me. I appreciate it because it's for the grandkids and everything. It is not cheap. This is not the cheapest you can do it. It's not the baseline you can do it. I'm getting what I want though. 550 horsepower at the crank. Everything's brand new except the crank. Except the block and the heads. Everything is brand new. Everything. Sensors, crank, rods, valves. I got factory valves. The Holostem LS3 valves for the Corvette. I mean, everything's brand new. That don't mean I ain't gonna mess up though. I might start it up and spin a bearing, you don't know. Or I might start it up and it lasts for 200,000 miles with me beating up freaking brakes off of it. Because this is going up to Never Done Projects. We're going up to Denton, North Carolina. We're gonna take it to Caraway. We're gonna take it to Piedmont. We're gonna go out there and just blow tires off. It's going to No Name Nationals this year. If I don't blow it up before then. If everything goes good, in September 18th to the 22nd, we're going to No Name Nationals. I think it's in Missouri. So, it's going to be fun. It's worth it. It's a dumbass amount of money. I don't care, it's just money. My grandkids are smiling. My grandkids have had fun with this. The fact they want to come over here and hang out with me and work on this engine, instead of hanging out with their friends, you can never understand that feeling. If it hasn't happened to you, that feeling is freaking awesome. Your wife, your grandkids, daughters and everything, they want to come over here and work on this with you. It's worth it. I pray it happens to you. That feeling is indescribable. It really is. When your family wants to be with you instead of anybody else, it's real. Anyways, all right, got a bunch more parts coming in. This is Monday, so my dumbass went to work today. I didn't look at the calendar, not thinking it's dark blue. So I drove up to work, went up in there. I got to the security gate and I'm like, where's everybody? Is the plant closed today? He's like, yeah, it's closed today. I'm like, oh my God, I just drove up here for no reason because I didn't pay attention. He started laughing. He's like, yeah, the plant's closed today. It's a holiday. I just wasted tons of fuel. Pay attention, man. I don't. I'm the exception to the rule. I'm a dumbass. Pay attention. All right. Anyways, deuces. Bye, fat girl. Bye, fat girl.